Tonight, from Seattle, Washington, it's the NFC Wild Card Round.
Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And here comes the former first overall pick and star quarterback leading his squad. It's Bryce Young.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Young off the bootleg. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. Young on third down. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Young with the handoff to Hubbard. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Offside defense.
What's he talking about, ref?
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. It's Young off play action. This is caught. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Panthers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 9-play drive, and Carolina scores to cap it off. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. So here come the Seahawks now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a man who spent his college years on Rocky Top. It's Tyler Bray.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the Panthers have recovered.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. Now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Hubbard. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. A play fake. Now Young. He'll buy some time right. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. So a decision to make there. They decline the penalty as they'd rather force the fourth down. Fourth down, Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Panthers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Young. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On 1st down, it's Hubbard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out in the running game.
On 2nd and 9, Young over the middle, and it's incomplete. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Young. And this is going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And that will come the offense as they take over. It's Young on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back? That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Young off the play fake. He's got Hurst, his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. They go play action. Young. Now Young loses the football. It's stripped.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Young. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. It'll be Young again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
They'll try and throw for it here. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. As we'll send you back over to
as the NFL playoffs are officially underway. But first, let's take a look ahead to Sunday's action in the NFC. A 3-6 battle that ought to be a good one, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Atlanta Falcons. As for our game, it has been very one-sided in that first half. But you can't take anything for granted in playoff football. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So great throw right there. And what a regular season this rookie had, piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title, and they get the home date here in round 1 of the playoffs. But, Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide-open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now a little bit, you're telling that young man you don't have quite as much confidence in him as you've professed. So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here. As so many defensive coaches have told you and me, all gas, no brakes. Let it rip.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Emmanuel Ogbah coming in to drop it for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On play action, Young. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. To try again after the sack, Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
But Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
On 2nd and 12, Young. And he will find his man on the outside. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard.
And some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
69 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the give, this is Hubbard. Jordan Brooks on the tackle. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
They'll run here with Hubbard.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Second down and goal. Young. They'll roll him out. Now Young loses the football. It's stripped. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw.
It's caught. That's Jackson Smith-Njigba with the grab. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
He hits his target, Lockett, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back to throw again. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make this a second down. Now a throw here to his running back. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Seahawks on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith-Njigba.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
Now a play fake here on first down. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He finds his man, complete. That's Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Seahawks are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And they'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Panthers on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
They'll run here with Hubbard.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. On second down, it's Hubbard. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And Charles, on the losing side of things, you know, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of hope and anticipation. Tough to have that all snuffed out so quickly.
It really is. You're one of 12 teams when the playoffs begin that still has a chance to win the Super Bowl. So that's pretty darn good. And as you often talk